invitations for tea. Or perhaps you will laugh and you'll make them all smile. Or maybe you'll join them, cause it had to be. Perhaps you'll forget that you forgot for a while. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. 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 Like they dance in a curly-Q dance of pulses and ringing and campfire chants of ritual drumming. Although at first glance you thought you could run, but you won't take a chance. It's not an experience if they can't bring someone along. They hang on emotions they bottle inside. They peck at the ground and they strut out of stride. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. Birds of a feather are flocking outside.
Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the San Francisco Giants. Fuchs Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Young Ho Park, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch moments away, and starting this one, number 21. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Okay, all set to go. Here's a speed threat, Tyler O'Neill.
Number 27, Tyler.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is inside. Ball one.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
This is Dylan Carlson.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
In there for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Ground ball to the right side. Kim with the throw to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And there's a ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Righty to the plate. The 2-1 is high. Comebacker to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Francisco. And towing the slab, the guy with the big yacker. The yellow hammer, Uncle Charlie, Adam Wainwright.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. The pitch. And ball one. And that's in for a strike. Wainwright winds and fires. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch. A little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
In the dirt, Contreras on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
One down. Here's some real power at the plate. Young Ho Park. Foul ball. Wainwright comes set, fires.
Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Wainwright, a 2-2. Up the middle, Crawford. 2 gone now. And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that'll do it. One left. Back here at the ballpark, here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Strike 2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Bounced up the middle. Kim. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam at his big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
One down, base is empty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
That is it.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Wilson Contreras.
Foul ball there. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Tommy Edman. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. Check swing went around. 0-1.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate. He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Check on the runner, and he's back in standing.
You know, Boog, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
and it's 1-1. Edman gets his lead at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Number 50, the next Giant to hit. Coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out in front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now, G24 on the ground to short, could be 2. Boots it. Number 47 now at the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Slow roller to first. He takes it on his own, and that's the inning. Giants leave a couple. We'll move to the third. Top half of the third inning. Here's Nolan Gorman. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Gorman throws right, bats left. 22 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Juan Yepes can't hold up, and that's a strike. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And 1 out now.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a third-round pick back in 2013. Gorman, the runner at first with 2 gone. So now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. Wainwright back to work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Kim headed for the plate. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the power speed combo, Young Ho Park. And that's in there for strike one. Runner at second, nobody out. Ouch, that one drilled him. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. Well, these are the ones you hate to see. It got him right in the head. Amazingly, he looks like he might be okay. He's kind of waving everyone off.
Wow, yeah, I'm pretty amazed. They obviously take any shot to the head very seriously, but you're right, Boog. It looks like he's doing okay out there. Thank goodness.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. Line drive. Carlson makes the catch. Runner tags for home. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Chris, Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves, he may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy Young Award. And, of course, there's that curveball. And they get Edman for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 17.
Chu, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Chu measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. And that one hammered. That's back. Into the bleachers and gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add on. It's 4-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down, and now here is number 50. First offering misses the mark.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner guys to help him out in the gaps.
Wainwright is ready and fires. Out there to center. O'Neal makes the grab on the run. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. Here comes a pitch. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the ground to third. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you? And here's Paul Goldschmidt. First offering misses badly for ball one. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. That's in for a strike.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
Carlson on at first, nobody out. And now it's even up. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And now the count filled up 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the 3-2 stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Here's a 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Contreras in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The next offering misses. And it's 2-1. Swings through that one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So the Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in San Francisco, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, G1 Bay. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crawford makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. And up next for San Francisco, number 47. Line to left. Into the dive, and he got it.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
Over to Goldie, and that is the end. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Nolan Gorman. There's the strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that one's gone into the bleachers. His 7th home run of the season, and they slice into the lead. It's 4-1. And now it's Juan Yepes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
DeYoung in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up the middle, Kim gets it to first, and O'Neill is retired. Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. That one ripped, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, safe at second.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Goldie in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next pitch inside. Full count now. Good job to fight that one off. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. But the long back here at Oracle Park. And now Hoy Park. The pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Singy, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man at first, Young Ho Park, the next Giant to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And they put the tag on him for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ji-Man Choi. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. One out and a runner at second. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Right side. Whips it to first. 2 out. Tommy Edman at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. DeYoung throws to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. No. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Nolan Arenado. In the air, left field. Park under this one. And there's one down. And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. First pitch just misses. Crawford goes 6'1", 36 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Clips the corner, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is outside. That hits the dirt. Now 3-1. And he takes a strike. To the right side. Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there. Strike 1. Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now and 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next offering is fouled back.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Zach Thompson.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And the pitch. Chu up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Number 50, the next Giant to hit. Now this is in the air down the line. Carlson in pursuit. Makes the grab. Out number 2. Next will be the Giants DH, G1 Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Number 47, the next Giant to hit.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Anthony Misevich up and loosening in the pen. Cabrera. That ends the inning, so we take a break. So the Giants leave one. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Paul DeYoung. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Shohei Ohtani.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And there's a strike. Ohtani, a former MVP. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. That's ripped. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Struck him out looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Carlson. That one's in there, 0-1. DeYoung over at first with one away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hart calls it in, 2 away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next offering is down low. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. The Cards leave one. They trail it here, 4-2.
And on my head is y'all softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Salty's in the winter. They ain't feeling you.
Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 7th, and digging in for San Francisco, Ha-Sung Kim in there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Kicks and deals. And now 1-2. That one drifts inside. 2-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And out of here. He crushes that one to center field, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes, at this level, typically are hit a long way.
Hoy Park, the next Giant to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That clips the corner.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Carlson hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Young Hope Park, 1 for 3. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Good eye in that spot. Good eye right there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And now the lefty lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Long run, tracks it down. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now fly ball to right center. O'Neill settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. It's now 5-2. And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Nolan Arenado. There's a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And the 0-2. Popped up. Edman in position. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one down. Here's Brandon Crawford. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. And Crawford is set down. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now. And here is Wilson Contreras. On the mound now. Oh. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. In there for strike 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, nowhere to go on that one. Just squared him up right in the back.
Gorman stands in now and watches strike 1. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Contreras off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Tommy Edman. Thompson back to work. And that one is inside. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Chris Stratton preparing to come on if needed. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Kicks and fires. Curveball drops in there. This one in the air right field. Carlson settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Chu. He's already homered in this game. And the first offering is not close. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman, number 50. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. And fouled off. Next offering in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Welcome back. We go to the 9th. Now up for St. Louis, Juan Yepez. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Oh, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next pitch downstairs. Going to count 1-2. Yepez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Here's a 2-2. Out to center. Chu under it. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Paul DeYoung. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Good eye right there. The wind to kick the 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. Right-handed reliever. That one missing inside. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. DeYoung, the base runner at first with one out. Ball 1 there. And the next pitch is way outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the dirt. And the runner holds. (3-2). The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
This to center field. Chu on the move. 2 away down. Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit. That just misses, and that's ball 1. now 1-1. First and second, 2 down. So now 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunity.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
But what do you know? The ditto is first up to back.